Hello YouTube, fellow beer geeks. Wes here checking in with the Craft Beer Geek beer reviews. I'm Wes, the Craft Beer Geek, and today I have a beer for you from Ballast Point Brewing. Ballast Point Brewing is out of San Diego, California. This is their Victory at Sea. It's a porter brewed with coffee and vanilla. Comes in at 10% alcohol by volume, 12-ounce bottle size I have of it here. And that's about all I know about this. Imperial Porter, it says at the bottom of the glass. Been drinking a lot of Ballast Point beers recently. Some of them are really excellent, so I'm hoping this is one of those. So let's go ahead and get this one cracked open into a glass and see what it is all about. Okay, so as you see, the Victory at Sea has poured out a very, very dark black color, pretty thick coming out of the glass or coming out of the bottle. Looked more like a stout, an imperial stout. I don't know exactly why they're calling this an imperial porter. May have to do with the grain bill and whatnot, but definitely very thick and rich coming out of the glass. Had about a 1.5 finger head. Sticking around pretty decently considering this is 10% alcohol by volume. Let's see what the aroma is like. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of vanilla on the aroma, but a nice pleasant sort of natural vanilla bean kind of aroma. I am also getting a roasty coffee kind of note, sort of a really dark roast espresso kind of roast. So I'm ready to give this one a taste, let you know what I think. Cheers if you're drinking along. Wow, that's pretty interesting. First off, you're hit with a very rich body to it. A really nice and rich, thick body to this beer. You're definitely getting a lot of those vanilla and coffee notes. There isn't a whole lot of sweetness. There's so much coffee astringency in here, coffee bitterness, coffee roastiness, that you're not getting a really sweet, malty, kind of boozy notes that you would get at this alcohol level. So it's being balanced out the alcohol is being balanced out quite well with the coffee. And the vanilla is also helping to sort of smooth it out. This drink's like a sort of a flavored coffee kind of drink you would get at a coffee shop that has, you know, cream and sugar and vanilla syrup and stuff like that in there. It's very rich and very dark and very roasty and coffee-like. Definitely more coffee-like than beer-like. If you're a coffee lover and you want a beer, this might be something for you. It is well carbonated. Hits your tongue, sort of explodes in your mouth a little bit to help keep it from just being a very still, sort of plain kind of thick beer. It gives it some liveliness in the beer when you drink it. I am able to bring up some more of the carbonation as I sort of swirl the beer around. It's pretty nice in that respect. As I said, very lively and definitely helps to add to the enjoyment of this one. Okay, so just go ahead and wrap up my review of the Victory at Sea Imperial Porter by Ballast Point Brewing. Yeah, I'm really liking this a lot. I am a coffee lover. If you're a coffee lover and you're looking for more of a rich, thick coffee like milk, this beer almost is like it has a, I don't know if there's any kind of lactose sugars in here or anything. I'll have to look that up, but it's kind of like a milk stout almost, being almost like a milk coffee stout. Very rich and creamy, getting a lot of those nice vanilla notes, some nice roasty coffee notes without being too bitter or too burnt, kind of roasty flavors. It's blending really well with the sort of chocolatey coffee vanilla notes. Just a really well done porter here. So with that being said, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. Like it quite a bit. Might do better in the winter months than it is right now, and it's sort of the end of July here. It's 100 degrees outside, and not necessarily the perfect beer for right now, but it's tasty. I'm in the AC now, and it's not too bad. So I'm enjoying it quite a bit, and yeah, really good. So if you like coffee beers, vanilla kind of flavors, if you like those sort of specialty coffee kind of drinks, you're probably going to like this. Thank you for watching this episode of the Craft Beer Geek. I'm Wes, the Craft Beer Geek. Please drink responsibly, and remember, I don't drink bad beer. You shouldn't either. I'll see you next time. Cheers.